Hello! I feel like it's been a long time no see, but that's just because I have a backlog of videos to edit. So I haven't like vlogged in, like a month actually. Like over a month, because the last vlog I put out was a Super Bowl one. I was like missing it, and of course it's now like noon, but I had all these ideas for a vlog like while I was in the shower, and I was like, I could have had like the cutest, like not the cutest, I could have had like the best reaction cam setup, because this morning was the Sentinels Carmine Corps match. If you didn't know, I'm very into professional Valorant, and the Sentinels are my team. I don't know why, they're just the one that I chose when last year I was like, I wanted to like get into something pro on the scene, and now that's what I chose. That's what I chose, because that's what was happening at the time. Yeah, having the reaction cam up would have been hilarious to them winning out Carmine Corps, because that was crazy. Yeah, I don't actually know what we're doing the rest of the day. I know we have plans tonight late and tomorrow morning early, but other than that, like we're just kind of hanging out, enjoying the like warm March weather, I suppose. So come along with me.
I won't make the same mistake. I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play your cruel games. Now I always keep my heart tucked away. Since you came and taught me how to be this way.
I'm very backlit. We got lunch, as you saw. We were trying to go to a place that we weren't sure if they had like a dog-friendly outdoor patio. They do, but they had a special event on the patio, so we couldn't eat there. So we just got takeout, and we ate at a table on the street outside. We came home, we've just been chilling. I think we're gonna go to Disneyland in like 15 minutes. It's only at 5. We have like a 7:30 dinner reservation. But I think we're just gonna go like hang out. It's actually maybe supposed to rain. But yeah, it looks like it cooled off a lot out there. So I need to probably go change out of my freaking summer day outfit.
With you always taking first place, how can you expect me to say that I'll fix this mess you made? How can you expect me to stay when you thought it was all a game? How can you expect me to stay? How can you expect me to stay? 'Cause every time
Happy St. Patty's Day. Here's the fit. This is also just an outfit I would wear on a regular day. Just stating that so that no one thinks that I went like crazy. We're headed back to Disney this morning. We're gonna rope drop. So we're going when the park opens, or like close to it, basically. So yeah, and then I think we're going to the Lego store, and then we're maybe going to a boba shop later that has like donuts. Yeah, that's it.
I keep running, there's no stopping. 'Cause when I'm with you, I just fall. I keep ducking, confronting. All of your woes ain't my fault. Leave me, baby. Just think about it. Don't keep breaking my heart apart. Leave me, baby. Just be without it. Be without it. Oh, you need someone with who to chase your dreams forever. Oh, you know I'm not the one, and separate is better. Oh, you need someone with who to chase your dreams forever. Oh, you need somebody, you need somebody different.
Back home now. It was really funny when we went on Space Mountain. I don't know what they were doing, but they were like looking for something in the cars when we were finished with the ride. So we were like, everyone in our car, in our train was like ready to get out, and they have like sometimes they'll unload you before like the loading zone, and the car before us unloaded at like the stop before the loading zone. And they came over and they were like, one more stop and then you guys, like, you'll be here and then you'll go up and then you'll get out. And we like are sitting there and then like they're looking for something or they're like helping someone in the car in front of us. And then like alarms start blaring that's like, you know, time to go. And so they push those people through and then like our car just keeps going. So we're like, okay, so we're gonna like get swapped with like the handy-capable car, like what, like what's going on? And then like we just keep rolling through and we get to like where they check your seatbelts and we're all like holding our stuff like and then they're like, check your seatbelt, and we're like, okay. And then the car in front of us, like normally you like stop and there's like the guy up in the window and you like go to the right and then that's when the ride starts. The car in front of us goes to the left and I've gone to the left before and they like bring over these little like stairs and you get out and it's because your car is overweight, or at least that's what it was when I got out. The car in front of us goes to the left, so we were like, oh, we're going to the left. And then we go to the right and they like just forgot to unload us. So we got to ride it twice in a row and it was so weird. Yeah, that happened. And then we took the monorail to the Lego store because that's where the monorail goes. The monorail goes to the Lego store. And I got 3 of the Animal Crossing sets. And I already built 1 and they're so cute. And they're like modular, so you can reorganize them. And it literally shows in the back of the book, of the like instruction book, that it has like all of the sets. And then it shows you like, oh, you can arrange it like this, or here we did it like this too, or this too. And then they show one with like all of the sets and they're all like stuck together. And I think that's really fun. Now we're chilling. I think Paper X is losing, which is crazy. I literally was not expecting that. Let's see, let's check the score. 6, 8. Oh, Paper X is picking it up in the second half. Was not expecting that. It's crazy what 18 minutes will do to you. Damn, this is a great series. I knew this was gonna be a good series. Oh, also, am starting cosplay content again tomorrow. I have probably 2 videos because I'm going to a con in basically 2 weeks. So get excited for cosplay content to come back. That'll be fun. I was also going to talk about the books that I'm reading. We're just having a little sit down. Paper X is having a comeback. I just finished the Cruel Prince trilogy. I know that there's like a little sequel book and then there's a duology that's like the sequel, the Prisoner's Throne and the Stolen Heir and the Prisoner's Throne. So I need to get those to read, but I'm also trying to clear out my TBR. And so this is spoilers for what I'm talking about, but I'm like the epitome of like a mood reader. I'm a mood creator, I'm a mood cosplayer. It's very moody. So I finished The Cruel Prince and I was like, I want to stay in like fantasy because I've been reading a lot of romance, which isn't a big deal. I have like 15 romance books upstairs that I haven't read yet. But I was like, I want to start like a little series. Like I don't want to just read a bunch of standalones again. Like I want to get in the mood of like reading a bunch of fantasy books again. I was like, I'm kind of in the mood to like read something with vampires in it. And something about the title From Blood and Ash made me think this book had vampires in it. I also don't like reading the synopsis on books because then I like think that I'm not gonna like it, so I literally go into books completely blind. So like I know kind of like the tropes that you'll see on like TikTok or Instagram or whatever, but so I went into From Blood and Ash and I was like, yeah, this is about vampires, right? And then I didn't get very far into it. Honestly, I got probably like literally like 4 pages in, but they're like chunky pages. Like that is some text wall. Yeah, so I got into this and then I was like, let me look at the synopsis. And I was like, I saw a TikTok. I like kind of read the synopsis, but then I saw a TikTok that was like, it's like Bodyguard. And I was like, what the heck? But also like, not like that's bad or whatever, but that's not what I was expecting. So then I was like, I know I have 1 book in my TBR at least that's vampires. That's like, I think it's a duology, which is The Serpent and the Wings of Night. So this one's also on Kindle Unlimited, so I can read it on my Kindle app on my phone. But yeah, so I think this is what I'm reading currently. I am at, I think I just passed 40 books for the year, and it's March 17th. And I've been in like a bit of a slump. I also have this other issue where I read Crescent City 1 and I loved it. But when I was reading ACOTAR, because I listened to ACOTAR on audiobook, didn't really like it, started A Court of Wings and Fury. Akamoff, yeah. No, Mist and Fury. It's Mist and Fury and Wings and Ruin. Okay, started the second one. Started A Court of Mist and Fury. Mist and Fire. Mist and... I don't know. Started the started Akamoff and was like, nope, not for me. Literally got like 20 pages in. I was like, not down with it. And then I read the Shatter Me books, and I had like 3 of them in physical. And I also like wanted to get back into ACOTAR because my sister was like, you're gonna love it. So I bought like the ACOTAR series and 3 of the Shatter Me books. And I read all 3 of the Shatter Me books. I read like 1 a day. And then, so I was like, okay, I'll get back into ACOTAR. Read the 2nd in like 2 days. Read the 3rd in like 2 days. Read the 4th in like a day because it's not that big. And then I was talking to my friend who was like, oh my god, why didn't you tell me you're getting into books? Like, why didn't you tell me you were working with me when you were reading ACOTAR? Why didn't you tell me about it? And I was like, because I didn't like it. And it was like this whole thing. Oh my god, did Paper X just win? There's so much going on. Oh my god. Okay, what was I saying? I forgot. I got distracted. I was talking to my friend, and she was like, well, have you started Throne of Glass yet? And I was like, no. And she was like, okay, like, the 3rd Crescent City book comes out, this was literally in January. She was like, well, the 3rd Crescent City book comes out, but you have to read all of ACOTAR and all of Throne of Glass before you can read Crescent City. And I was like, sure, whatever. Not thinking that it was like a tie-in. Spoilers, by the way. This should all be for, like, just think spoilers for the Massverse. But, so she told me, yeah, I don't really like the 4th ACOTAR book. She calls it the holiday special. She's like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't like it. And I was like, yeah, it was okay. And then she was like, so you don't necessarily have to read, like, Silver Flames right now. Like, you could read Throne of Glass and read all of that and then go back, like, if you need an ACOTAR break. And I was like, actually, that sounds great. I kind of devoured Throne of Glass, and then I kind of devoured Crescent City. And then I was like talking to her again, and I was like, yeah, I just finished Crescent City. And she was like, wait, did you ever go back and read Silver Flames? I was like, no. And she was like, you have to read Silver Flames before you can move on at Crescent City. And I was like, okay, sure. And so I have been trying to read Silver Flames because I want to read Crescent City, because I really like the first Crescent City. Like, people are just okay with Crescent City, I think, because it's an urban fantasy, but I love it. Like, I was eating it up. I thought it was so good. But I know this is going to change once I read it, but I can't stand Nesta. I cannot stand that bitch. And I know I'm going to change my mind as soon as I read Silver Flames. But, like, I literally, it's like nails on it's like pulling teeth, nails on a chalkboard. I can't stand her. And I can't stand that she's like, this is going to sound bad because I know a lot of people love Nesta, and I'm going to get, like, hate for this. But can't stand her. She sat there and she did literally nothing while they were starving. She was like, I need pretty dresses and boots and all this stuff. And they're flat broke, and now she's just like using their money, like just living there because she's so upset with her life that, oh no, my sister married really rich and now I have all this money when we were literally starving to death like a year ago. Like, I'm sorry. I can't get behind her. I can't. So I'm gonna have to, like, hate read Silver Flames to read Crescent City. But then the best part is that I already know what happens, because I saw freaking spoilers. I know that Nesta and Azrael are in one of the Crescent City books. So, like, do I really even need to read Silver Flames? I suppose I could probably read Crescent City, at least the second one. And then if I truly feel like I need to read Silver Flames, I can go back and read Silver Flames. But I know almost everything that happens in Silver Flames. Like, I didn't shy away from spoilers, because I like, didn't think it was important. I didn't really think there was going to be more ACOTAR books, so I didn't think I was going to need to read it, honestly. And I love DNFing books. I love just, like, putting down a book and never picking it up ever again. I've done it so many times. I love DNFing books. So maybe I just say fuck it, and I just read Crescent City, bro. I'll read this, and then I need the second of this one. But I'm trying not to go to Barnes until the end of April, because that's when there's 2 books coming out April 30th that I want. So if I can like hold off a little bit on buying more books until then, I think we should be good, because I can read this. And then I have 2 of the Alice books, the Alice 6, and then whatever the second one is. And then I have One Dark Window, and I have The Red Queen, and I have Malice and Misrule, and then I have like 15 romance books to read. So like I'm quite literally set until those new books come out in April. Then I can buy more books. There'll just be like a few series that I'm like not finishing necessarily. But I have other series to finish, like Crescent City. And I never finished the 3rd Once Upon a Broken Heart. I never finished the 3rd book in Once Upon a Broken Heart because I was so sad I was so sad and also pissed. And I know that I'm gonna be absolutely pissed when I read it. But I was also annotating those books, so I have to get out like my annotating stuff when I want to read it again. You know, just the little things. Yeah, I think that's my update for now. I cannot believe Paper X just won. That was crazy. I didn't even see the finishing score. I need to look up the score.